Hey y'all, what's going on? It's Golden Brown Skin and I'm back with another video. Yeah. Y'all already know what's going on. We're doing the fake friend series right now. Make sure you like this video right now. Make sure you comment right now. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. What's going on? I'm Golden Brown Skin. I sell skincare, okay? I do custom apparel. I make music, streaming on all platforms. Get at me. And I do story time. So yeah, let's get into it, huh? So I am taking y'all way back. We're going way back, y'all. So I met my best friend when I was 15 years old. We're gonna call her Lemon, and we're gonna give a little background and get into the story because y'all, my friends were vultures. Okay, they was taking what they could, what they couldn't, with force, without force, with kindness, you know what I'm saying, with hate, with shade. They was doing it in any type of way that they could. They was taking advantage of your girl. But I was legit. I was a young shit. I didn't know no better. I'm grown. I know a lot better now. But let's go ahead and get to it. So I met Lemon when I was 15. During this point in time, I was visiting my dad during the summers, right? So I want to say probably like starting from 7th grade all the way up, I basically would go to my dad's house during the summer, or I would go to my grandma's house during the summer. So I ended up visiting my dad in Atlanta. So this is how me and Lemon met, y'all. This is what happened. So one day, my auntie, which is my dad's sister, my auntie, you know, telling me like, oh, you need to get out the house. You need to do this. You need to do that. Woo, woo. I'm like, no, I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do that, and I don't want to be outside.
God, please, no! 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 No!
Leave me alone. Get out my face. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. But she's like, no. So she's telling me like, oh, get dressed. You're finna go to the skating ring. You know, that's what they do in Atlanta, Cascade, all that, you know, skating ring, like that's Atlanta.
Yeah. Let's do it. Big old head. Let's go.
Sunday night at Cascade. Fine Georgia peaches and wet paint. It was a beautiful place to be.
You like, yeah. So I'm just like, I don't want to go to the skating ring. I don't want to meet nobody. I don't talk to nobody. I don't even know nobody out here. Like, you finna just have me out here at a skating ring with a bunch of that I don't know and a bunch of that I don't know. Like, heck, no, like you tripping. So I'm calling my mama like,
oh, she's trying to make me go to the skate ring by myself. She's trying to force me to go up there. I don't want to go up there.
My mama agreeing with her like, oh yeah, it's such a good idea. Oh, you need to stop acting like that. Whoa.
Please don't play with me right now. Just, no, that's it. Please, let's not.
My mama was not saving me. She was not helping me. She was not on my side at all, okay? This is the most randomest, craziest thing I have ever experienced in my life. Now, I was 15 years old. I want to say I was in like maybe 9th grade around this time, maybe 9th or 8th grade around this time. She took me to the skating ring, and she walked up to 2 random girls like, oh, this my niece. Her name is Key. Can y'all be her friends? And it was Lemon and another girl, we're going to call her G. So it was Lemon and G. They was like, yeah, we'll be her friends. And she left me with these, you know what I'm saying? Like, she left me with these girls, y'all. Like, what? Okay, cool. So I'm chilling with them. I'm just talking to them, get to know them, like asking them about the city, about what happens at the skating ring. The skating ring lit, y'all. Do you hear me? The skating ring is lit. Let's talk about it. Okay, the skating ring is lit, y'all. The skating ring got a club in it. It got like a whole like 4x4 like open section, like no door or nothing like that. But it's dark in there. They playing "Get Me Lift You Up" and "Do You Say Stop." They doing what? Grab the wall, wiggle like you trying to make your ass go. We doing all that. They playing all the good music, y'all. I'm in there bumping and grinding. I'm lifting my shirt up. If you don't know me, which y'all probably don't know me, I used to love to whine and dance. Like, you know Queen Fifi, Walla Cam. Let me play a clip for y'all. So I'm in there getting down, y'all. I found me a little boo. I'm fast. I'm 15. I'm fast. all on my neck. I don't want to say too much. All on my neck, all on my neck, all on my neck. You know what I'm saying? Now my neck all bruised up.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Now my neck all bruised up, right? I go back. They mad, my auntie mad. She calling my daddy. She calling my mama. You know, everybody going crazy. But y'all the ones that wanted to send me up in there. And I told you I didn't want to go when you sent me up in there. And I done showed my whole ass because, bitch, I ain't never experienced no shit. Hold on. Yeah, so how y'all mad at me? How you mad at me? I ain't never had no like this before. I ain't never experienced this before.
I ain't never had that ever happen to me. I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
Like, I'm having me a good time. I'm balling. Okay, I'm having a good time. I don't care. I'm young. I'm 15. Okay, I'm lit. What you mean? Okay. So they mad. Anyways, so that was how me and Lemon met each other, right? Let's kind of describe Lemon. Lemon is slim. She's probably like 5'7", and she's probably about my complexion, maybe a tiny bit lighter, but she's very tan, very brown skin. So let's get to it. So the next year come, I'm calling her up like, girl, what's up? What's going on? I'm back in town. Like, yeah, what we doing? She always had the moves. She always had a party. She knew a lot of people. Like, I didn't know, but she was like a model and all this stuff that she was doing. So a lot of people knew her and she knew a lot of people and all of that. So she had like a bunch of events that we always could go to when I came to Atlanta during the summer. When I was living in Florida at home, I never went out like during my high school years. I didn't go to no parties in Florida. All the parties and all the events I went to was in Atlanta. So y'all, we get to this event. It's like a rented out place. Her friends, it's like their event or whatever. So we're like by the stage, you know, standing on the stage, all that woo woo. By the end of the night, we get kicked out the club, y'all. Not just me and her, but like everybody got to go. Like your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your granddaddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the name, falling asleep in the corner? Oh yeah, you got to go too. The police is outside. Okay, the pigs is outside. Okay, they're on their way. Y'all, we couldn't get out of the building quick enough. They was fighting. They was tearing everything up. They was fighting outside, going crazy. They was jumping a boy. The police came. They started shooting. They started pepper spraying people. The police was checking people, y'all. It was crazy. Now, by this time, I'm probably like 16 or so. Y'all, I kid you not, like, I'm just like, man, I have never experienced this before. Like, no shootings. No, like, you know what I'm saying? Even like just being around a bunch of people that's fighting, like people that's jumping people, like y'all gets down in Atlanta. Like, I ain't never been through no experience like that before in my life. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to the good part. So that's basically just a couple of stories of some experiences I had with her before I moved to Atlanta. Now, when I was 19, I was living at home. My dad called me and he was like, hey, I want you to be a part of my business. And he added me on his business and he got me a place in Buckhead, Atlanta. So, well, in Buckhead, Georgia. He got me a place in Buckhead, Georgia. So around this time, I was working. So 2015 is the year that I graduated high school, right? And I started working at Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake was my very first job. This was like a week. I started working at Steak and Shake like a week before I graduated. I had got my nose pierced one day. Nobody said nothing to me. I said, oh, I got to be off the next day. I'm going to my graduation. The next day, went to my graduation, graduated, came back the next day with the same piercing. Oh, you can't have that in there. I'm like, oh, well, I don't know what you want me to do. Why this lady trying to give me like, you know when you sleep, you know, the little bristles on the bottom of the goddamn woo. She trying to tell me to put that in my nose. Bitch, is you slow? I'm not doing that. So I'm just like, no, I don't need it. Like, I don't need the job that bad. So they ended up firing me. The lady was like, oh, we really liked you. We really don't want you to go for this. Like, just please take it out. No. Because I had it in and you ain't say nothing then. So don't say nothing now. Because I'm not taking it out. Okay. So anyways, so I ended up working at Pollo Tropical like I want to say like a week later. I was the prep and cook there, so that's what I did. And came 2016 February, that's when my dad called me. So I called Lemon, like, Lemon, what's good? Not only am I in Atlanta, but I live here now. I got my own place. Like, it's litty. What's up? Like, come holler at your girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? What we doing? What's up? Like, where's the moves? What's cracking? What's going on? Man, that was my dog. Do you hear me? Together all day, every day. From, like, the age of 15. Now, when I moved to Atlanta, that was when I was 19. 8 years. 8 years. 8 years. 23. From the age of 15 to 23. So, everything that I'm going to tell y'all now is going to be from the age of 19 to the age of 23. Everything that pretty much happened, everything that went down. So let's go ahead and get into the juicy part. This is going to be a 2-part series, so I hope y'all get ready. But make sure if you haven't already liked the video, make sure you comment. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. And let's get into the video. Let's get deep dive. Let's dive up in our ocean. Let's dive up in our ocean real fast. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's like really talk about it. Let's really get into it. So I'm from Florida, born and raised. I've lived in a few cities in Florida. I went to 5 elementary schools, 2 middle schools, and 2 high schools. Okay, I didn't know nothing about entrepreneurship, being a business owner, or anything like that. As far as for myself, I know that when I was in middle school, when I lived in Kissimmee, my auntie owned a shop in Orlando, and I used to work at her shop. I used to sweep up all the hair off the floor. I would ask people if they wanted water, cookies, juice, clean the bathroom, clean the salon, restack all her inventory inside. Like, I was doing everything. So that's the most experience I ever got with like somebody in my family, like being a business owner, besides my dad just having his own little businesses and things that he does. So being in Atlanta was new for me. Like I said, I was 19. I moved out my mom's house. I have my own place. Like, this is me. Like, I'm crazy. I'm going wild. Like, Atlanta is a nice place to be in for me because I'm an entrepreneur. At that time, I was a go-getter, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was really into hair and fashion and clothes. That's what I was into. So when I moved there, me and Lemon were like this all day, every day, like all the way up until the time that I moved back home. We were like this. So that was basically like the next 4 years from the age 19 to 23. So this is how everything went. Let's get into it, y'all. When I moved there, Lemon came over and she had new friends. So Lemon did not graduate high school, so she went to a different school, and it was an all-girl school where she could get her certifications and things like that. So that is where she met these girls. It was like a group of them, and they called themselves Skinny Gang, but there were 2 big girls in the group. So it's just like a ha-ha moment, right? So to explain our relationship, Lemon is a model, and she also does fashion design. So she started dressing me up in the clothes that she makes, and she would take me with her to fashion shows, and I would model her pieces and things like that. Then because I lived in a nice house, she would bring her photographers over, and we would shoot together at my place, or I would let her shoot with photographers at my place and stuff like that. When I had first got there, I didn't know her friends like that, so it's my first time meeting them. But me and my dad had a conversation. I told my dad I wanted my friends to come over, so he rented me a Tahoe truck. I drove the truck to go pick everybody up. We do not all live in the same places. Like, Buckhead is like Richie, uppity. I lived across the street from Tom Ford. Like, they lived in the hood. I went and I picked everybody up. And before I did that, this is what I did, y'all. I asked everybody, I said, do y'all want food? What do y'all want from the store, right? I can't remember if I took them to the store or I just bought it. But at the end of the day, I asked their ass what they wanted, and they told me what they wanted, and that's what they got. Because I didn't want them eating up my food. Now, during this time, while everybody was there, we had made plans of what we was going to do. You know, I was going to cook. It was a hookah lounge within walking distance from my house. We was going to all go to the hookah lounge and stuff like that. So this is how the weekend went, y'all. Now, these girls is crazy, y'all. They called themselves Skinny Gang. They had to get to know me or whatever. you know, to try to invite me to their game. We ended up going to the mall during the day. I cooked dinner for them at night. What I did was I told them they could all stay in my room because there's nothing in there. And also my bathroom and my closet were in a separate room. It wasn't in the same room as my room. So I let them all stay in an empty room, and then I stayed in the living room on my mattress, my air mattress. Let me tell y'all how it went down. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all how it went down. My best friend Lemon is with a girl. We're gonna call her Eminem. Let me explain the group to y'all. It's pretty much like a whole girl like gay group. You got me, of course, you know what I'm saying? Big Key, yeah. But yeah, you got me. Then you got my best friend. She is a femme. Our femme, you got my best friend. She says she's not gay, but you'll see as you continue this video. So you got her. She's with Eminem, right? Then you got, what we're gonna call her? We're gonna call her Sprite. We got Sprite and her boo thing. Then we got Barry and we got Jay. How my bathroom was set up was, you walk in, my counter is right here. I have a shower right here. I have a huge tub right here. And then I have a closet at the end. So that's how my bathroom's set up. Me and my boo thing, we went all the way in the back, like all the way in the back of the bathroom, all the way to the back to the closet in the corner, and did our 1-2s, right? You know, so everybody's kind of going in there taking their showers. So my best friend and her boo thing, they goes and they do their thing, and I'm like, I thought you said you wasn't woo woo woo. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? Then Sprite and her boo thing go in, they do woo woo woo. Then Barry go by herself, Jay go by herself, woo woo. And I'm cooking for everybody and whatnot. I end up getting into it with Sprite and Eminem. Y'all, these things matter. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all, okay? I got into it with Sprite and Eminem. Sprite is Lemon's friend, and Eminem is Lemon's lady friend, okay? Eminem is a dyke, a stud, a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, Miss Nigga. That's who that is, okay? So we gets into it about, I believe it was about the milk. And let me tell you why. You can comment down below if y'all feel like I was being petty or y'all feel like I was wrong or not. Y'all let me know, right? I'm only 19 years old. You got me, you got Lemon, you got her girl, you got Sprite, you got her girl, you got Barry, you got Jay. It's 7 people in my house. I'm 19. I only know Lemon. I barely know these other girls. But I was nice enough to go to the store and buy them their own food because I didn't want them eating my food, because I have my own personal life. I have my own personal budget, my own personal things going on what I can and can't do with my money, which has nothing to do with nobody else. That's not nobody else's business. It's just the simple fact that I took it upon myself to offer y'all some food and get it myself, and y'all still was eating and drinking my shit. And that's what I don't like. And you can let me know down below if y'all feel like that's petty. So I got into it with them. I told them straight up, like,
so you ate my shit?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You left that bitch. I thought that was for anybody.
Dude, I put it in there. I go to work. I come home to my food. My shit say Houdini.
Man,
Look
I
for
was
me.
hungry, man.
you know, who ate my shit or who drank my shit, whatever the fuck it was. Bitch, I want to know who did it. I want to know who took it. I want to know who had my shit, and I want to know why they had my shit when they know this is not their house and they don't pay these bills here. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out what's going on for real. That's it. So, okay, bet. Eminem trying to get in butt with me.
Man,
Hey, I could have swore I seen 2 plates in there.
And Sprite trying to get buck with me.
You can't just
say,
leave your
man, shut the
food
fuck up with my money at, man.
And everybody else is sitting down looking.
Man, she's sitting over there eating a big ass fat plate of food, man.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Just my food.
Man, I don't give a fuck, man. I want my shit on, nigga. Go see me.
I'm getting buck with both of them. I don't care. If all of y'all stood up and wanted to get buck with me, I'm gonna get buck with each one of y'all.
But I told every last one of them hoes in they faces, bitch, I'll knock your motherfucking ass out. If you try me, 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 I'ma fuck y'all hoes up. Straight up like that.
And I guess Eminem seeing I was not for that and I wasn't on that, Eminem sat her ass down. And me and Sprite getting into it, woo, 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 woo. And eventually it died out. This happened like during the day. By the end of the night after this, we end up going out. You know, everybody take their shower. We all go to the hookah lounge. We have a good time. We all end up walking back. It's just me and the girls now. So now, obviously, I'm in a group with people who are just like me. So I'm laying in the bed and Sprite comes in real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2. I said, Ooh, girl, I'm not trying to do all that with you, but I don't know. Maybe I'm not saying we did it. We didn't do it, and I didn't let it go any further than the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Wasn't no 3. It was. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Oh shit. Oh hell no.
Hold on. Okay, you apologize for arguing with me earlier. I get it. I am not your woman. You know what I'm saying? You was not my type. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And I think that's like a conversation. This is a conversation that we need to have. Just because I like girls don't mean that I like you. And just because I like girls don't mean that you can tempt me into being attracted to you. Because if I'm not attracted to you, I'm not attracted to you. It don't matter if your clothes are on or off. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And I don't want to go down there. Okay? So that was like a big thing, y'all. The next morning comes. Nobody says nothing at all. We get in the car. Everybody's like, oh, what happened last night? Oh, what happened? What happened? Mind you, I ain't said nothing to nobody because I don't talk about those type of things with people because it's not nobody's business. So if anybody is saying anything, it's the other person or somebody is just talking just to talk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't know what happened. I'm laughing. They thinking like me and her like each other, but we don't. Like, that's not what it is. I didn't like her. I wasn't attracted to her. I didn't start dating her or anything like that. I was 19. She was probably like 22 or 21 at the time. So she was older than me. My best friend at the time, Lemon, was same age as me. So this is pretty much my introduction to Lemon's new friends. Now we're gonna have a Sprite. We're gonna have a story about Eminem. We got a story about Sprite, and we got a story about Jay, and we got a story about Lemon. Lemon is the best friend, but we got a story about everybody, y'all. Everybody. Throughout this time of me having my own place at 19, Sprite had a son. She would come over, she would bring her son over, and I would watch her son sometimes, give her son snacks, and I would take her to work or I would take her to the bus station. Now, one day, Sprite came to me and asked me if I could help her get her own apartment. And I was like, I don't know if I can help you get your own apartment, but I can, you know, see what the process is and see if I can help you with the process, but I don't know if I can do that. And y'all, I'm about to in the next video, y'all. My friends were vultures. This is only part 1, okay? It's way more than this little woo-woo that you think you already, oh, I know what you gonna say. Oh, you stupid. Oh, you, okay, well, go ahead and wait for part 2 so you can tell me how stupid I am. And you can like that video too and comment on that video. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And this is our fake friend series. This is going to be a nice little 2 or 3 part series. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe so I can put up part 2 for y'all, okay? And share this video so you can talk to your friends and y'all can talk about my little tea and y'all can sip it together and kiki like y'all was going to do anyways. You know what I'm saying? Because I was going to do that anyways. Yeah.